Welcome to the Lone Star Ladies.
Hi, I'm Sherry Rose.
Darlene Howell.
And I'm Brandy Kennedy, and we're back to talk about Denton County grassroots Republican politics. Again, our opinions are our own. Sherry, would you like to say what's going on around the world?
I don't know about around the world, but in Plano.
Yes.
So we have this great group here that I'm hoping, if you haven't heard of, you will look it up when this podcast is over. It's called Plano Citizens Coalition. It's run by a wonderful woman named Pat Greer. She's had this group going for quite a while. She tries to get people together. She has candidates come and speak at the meetings. Her main goal is to get people involved. We need more people involved in what is going on in Plano. She also develops candidates and tries to help influence policy and support our leaders. So look her up at Plano Citizens Coalition at gmail.com. You'll be glad you did.
And we also have Denton County GOP.org, or it's DentonGOP.org, and they have a calendar where a lot of the clubs in Denton County post their meetings. So go to this website. I mean, you'll see from the 10th. I mean, there's the entire list is through the 30th of the month, but you can go to further months as well. Just remember there is a competition that's going to be on the 26th. Go to the website to take a look at it. I can't say it here, but go take a look at it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and you'll have a lot of fun doing it.
And also, I will say the Restore the Republic meetings are worth going to. So you should check them out. They're early in the morning, 8 o'clock on Friday morning, but they have great guest speakers, and it's a good time.
Today we're going to be discussing something you might have heard about, censoring office holders.
Yes. So Rule 44 allows a party to reprimand a Republican office holder who's acted against party principles and priorities.
We have a few of those.
We do. We actually have a list that we'll actually go over here shortly. A county or district executive committee can censure a Republican public office holder. That's really hard to say.
Yeah.
For actions against the Republican Party's core principles and legislative priorities. It requires at least a 7 days notice and an opportunity for the office holder to speak. And we'll get into that later. We did have a censure, and we can kind of go over that in a minute. The censure needs 2/3 vote of present precinct chairs in the district or a full majority of the CEC. That's hard to get. The resolution can require penalties from the State Republican Executive Committee or SREC.
And there can be repercussions. You can withdraw your endorsement from these candidates.
Absolutely.
And they can lose the party support. And when you lose party support, they can withhold campaign support, and they can the SRCE can spend up to 12% of its general funds to republish the censure resolution in the office holder's district.
Yes, that's
also
that's big.
The SREC, which is the Senatorial Republican Executive Committee, can bar them from running in a Republican primary for 2 years. If they vote this way, the SRCE, the state and or county chairs can refuse the office holders' applications to run in the primaries for 24 months. Mm-hmm. So this can damage their reputation, affect their political career, and even have a negative media attention effect.
Absolutely.
And strained relationships in the party because of this.
Yeah.
So, just for an example, let's talk about someone close by. Our friend Jared Patterson, who's House District 106. So, he's Denton County. He represents parts of Denton, Frisco, Sanger, Aubrey,
Pilot Point, the Colony.
Yeah, the Colony. I forgot about that. Anyway, so it's been reported that he frequently tells his constituents to lose his number when he's decided he doesn't like what they have to say, which is odd because, you know, he does have clerks that work for him that could take those phone calls, but he prefers to block them instead.
Yeah. So what how the censure works is the precinct chairs get together and they elect or they ask somebody to do a resolution. And in the resolution, they have to have at least three actions that are against the party platform or legislative priorities. If you remember from our previous discussion about, what is a precinct chair and how it works. So you have the precinct convention and you do resolutions, then it goes to the county level, then it goes to the state level. These resolutions will be going to the state level for the SREC to deal with, and our Denton County Executive Committee censured Jared Patterson on the 4th.
So if you'd like detailed information on your representatives, we found a couple of great resources. StateGovScoreboard.com, and that's Denton County Conservative Coalition Group's website.
Yes.
And then there's also one index.texastaxpayers.com/mylegislators, and that's Texas for Fiscal Responsibility's website.
Yes.
So, we, the precinct chairs, we work really hard in the sun, block walking and standing at the polls and making phone calls.
Yes.
Geez, about 100 million.
Yeah.
And you making an effort to get out the vote, and as soon as they get in office, they vote.
With Democrats.
Yeah, with the
Right.
Democrats, and it's just so bad. And
Yes.
and instead of voting with our values, they vote their own way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So to get back to our story on Jared,
Yes.
on September the 4th, we had a special CEC meeting in Denton where we voted to censure Jared Patterson by 2/3 vote of the precinct chairs in District 106. On October 11th, it will be heard at the SRC meeting in Austin. So they will decide what type of penalties to met out, if any. If you want more information on how that whole process works, you can go to texasgop.org and read more up on it. Also, just a little side note, in the weeks leading up to the vote, Jared Patterson sent out packets of information to precinct chairs in his district, threatening them with lawsuits if they were successful in getting his name put off the ballot. Yeah. He made recorded phone calls that have been played on air and in podcasts concerning, the same thing, threatening these precinct chairs who were just out here, were like public servants, volunteers.
Right.
And he's threatening them with a lawsuit.
And we're not even allowed to take him off the ballot.
No, that can only be done by the SRECs, and who knows if they will actually do that, because I'm sure lawsuits will, start up after that. But at least we're calling attention to these people that just can't seem to vote the way we asked them to vote when they sent them.
For our
Sent
legislative
them to Austin.
priorities
Right.
and the Texas Republican platform.
Right.
And
Yes.
just as a side note, he also called some of his people in his precinct wackadoodles.
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 It's shocking, actually. There are other representatives that have actually been censured around Texas. HD 67, Jeff Leach. He's the Plano, Allen, McKinney, Princeton, Anna, Melissa, Blue Ridge area. Mm-hmm. He's been in office since 2013. Then
Too long.
too long. HD 21, retiring Dade Phelan. Woo.
We hate to see him go.
Yeah. He's the southeast corner of Texas, and he's been in office since 2015.
Also, HD 88, King. He's in the Texas Panhandle. He's been in office since 2013.
Yep.
SD3, retiring state senator Robert Nichols. He's in the southeast quadrant of East Texas, and he's been in office since 2007.
Yep.
HD 13, Angela Orr. She's in Central Texas, kind of northwest of Waco. She's been in office since 2023.
Pretty new.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to think she could mess up that fast.
Yeah.
And HD 97, John McQueenie in Fort Worth. He has been in office only since 2025.
So what did he do?
One
I don't know.
6 months.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and House District 108 is Morgan Meyer, Highland Park, University Park, North Dallas, and he's been in office since 2014.
Long time.
In House District 112, Angie Chin Button, Dallas, Richardson, Garland, Rowlett, and
Saxy.
Saxy.
Yeah.
Jeez. And she's been in office since 2009.
Even longer.
Think about that. How many terms is that?
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah,
It's a
I
long
know.
time.
It's a lot too many.
And if you're being censured, you're doing something wrong.
Right.
You're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So,
Many more might have been sadly, censured, but our counties aren't strong enough to get them censured. And
Right.
so we have to really build up our representatives to do the right thing.
right, and we need a lot more strong precinct chairs.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Just
yes.
like in the last election, we replaced 15 incumbents
Right.
with grassroots conservatives. And that's what we're hoping for in the next election cycle, which is 2026.
Yes.
And, we really need to get them replaced, those that are being censured, those that aren't voting the way that we want
Yes.
them to. We need to take back our country.
We need some more Andy Hoppers and Mitch Littles.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. And, Texas has reached a point of voter apathy and lack of awareness. And this is why we're bringing this censor video. Name recognition drives repeated votes for the same candidates. Despite their impact on our party and state, censoring is only the first step. We must do our research and spread the word about the best candidates for the 2026 primaries.
Right,
Right.
exactly.
Yeah.
No more of this name recognition. You need to know and do your research about who to vote for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And remember to follow us on Rumble, Facebook, YouTube, and X. And we're actually on a new network called OBBM, and we're the Lone Star Ladies.
Yes.
And just go follow us here. And also, we would like you to
Email us with your comments, questions, suggestions, anything you have to say.
And today is 9/9/2025, and on a somber note, we are doing this podcast in the wake of has been assassinated, basically, and he was the best of the best.
He was.
Yeah.
I only hope that he's inspired some young Republicans that are going to stand up in his shoes and take up the
mantle. We desperately need more people like Charlie Kirk, and we're going to try to stand up, and we're doing this in honor of him because this is a hard day.
Yes, and we made it through our video in honoring Charlie Kirk.
Absolutely.
So thank you for joining us today. Say a prayer for Charlie and his family.
Yes.
Yeah. God bless you.